Welcome to my channel. My name is Jade. I am currently in my beauty salon, Shades of Jade, and today I wanted to bring you this Valentine's Day look with this poppin' red lip. So beautiful, but especially these eyes. They're gorgeous and they're perfect for Valentine's Day. Especially coming up, Valentine's 2018. It's a little bit more of a sexier look, a little bit more of a trendier look, something you really want to rock if you're feeling sexy or bold or sort of out there. So I really love the look for that. So I'm starting off with Painterly Paint Pot by MAC, and I'm going to be using this flat shader brush from Morphe, and I'm going to be using that to blend over the eyelids and both eyelids. So as you can see, I'm just kind of roughly doing it at the moment, and then I'm going to blend it out with my finger just to make sure that there's no harsh edges. So this is just going to create a nice clean base for me. So now I'm going to be setting that with the Nearly Nude shade of the NP Face Engineer, and I'm just going to be using like a flat shader brush for that one. It's a bit more of fluffier, like it's still flat, but it's because I had to air dry it. Now I'm going into the Huda Desert Dusk palette, and I'm going to use the shade called Eden, and a nice big, and I mean a big round fluffy brush, and I love this one. So this is a customizable Inglot palette. Highly suggest to kind of build your own. Going back into that Eden shade, and I'm just going to keep tossing up between these two brushes for a little bit here, just to blur out these edges. Alright, so now I'm going to be getting into the reds. So I haven't picked up any new brushes. I'm still working from the same two, and I'm just focusing this on the outside edge now, and I'm bouncing in between the Huda and the Inglot shades, as you can see, the two red shades and the same brush. Alright, going into the big brush, I'm just going to soften everything out. Alright, so this is the Dare to Create palette by Morphe. I'm going to dip into that Passion shade there, and on a really tiny blending brush, I'm going to focus it on the outer edge. As you can see, it's just deepening that red part there. Softening that back out again, and I go off screen. Whoops. Little brush again, deeper colour. This is called Forever. Same Morphe Dare to Create palette. And I'm just deepening up further. It's great. Softening, blending, softening, blending. Small brush again. Back into that Saffron shade. Now this is going on the inner corner, so I'm doing a technique called Halo Eye. Softening back out again. And there's nothing on this brush, by the way. It's just whatever was left. I'm just using it to blend. Alright, so I'm going into Passion and Forever because it's going to do pretty much the same job. I don't need to layer as much. Back into Huda Beauty, I'm going to be using this shade here called Twilight. It's a duochrome eyeshadow shade. It's stunning. It's purple with a blue reflect. It's going to go great with the Stila pigment that I have. Yep. Sunset Cove. Oh. Alrighty. So I'm going to use another flat fluffy brush, and I'm going to pat this over the lid. I just inserted this clip just because I went out of frame. So you can see I've just added it over top. Added some wing liner because again I went out of frame. Now I'm going to be adding a brow bone highlighter with this highlighting palette. So it's got a pink base to it even though it looks white. Gonna set it with the Lash Paradise. So good. Best mascara ever. Clean everything up with a baby wipe. I love cleaning. I love this part. Alright, so I'm going to do the under eyes, dipping back into Saffron. Small brush, straight into the eyes. Blending that back and forth. I look like I stabbed my eyes a few times. Whoops, it's okay. Going into Blazing just to get that warmth into there and just going to blend it out. I'm going to deepen it up with Passion and Forever again. And I haven't changed brushes at all. I'm so sorry, I couldn't see where it was on the camera. Sorry about that one. Big fluffy brush and just softening everything out. Alright, so this is an Estee Lauder eyeliner. This is the Stay in Place. So good. I line my waterline and my tight line. As you can see, it looks a tiny bit scary there, but I promise it's not hurting me. Putting on some lower lash mascara makes the world of difference. And now I'm going to do an inner corner highlight with a pigment. So I'm going to pop the pigment on the brush there and I'm going to spray it with MAC Fix Plus. It's going to wet it and just make it pop. Look at that shine. Alright, so I'm using Ruby Woo MAC lip liner and I was out of frame. That's okay, this is the star of the show. This is Don't Stop. This is a Nars Powermatte lipstick. Look how pigmented it is. Oh, isn't that beautiful? And it's got the best applicator on it and it's so pigmented. Alright, now I'm just doing some awkward posing. Back to talking Jade. But I use the Blue Coconut Firming Water to tone. The Tarte Drink of H2O for moisture. Then I primed my skin with the MAC Prep and Prime. This is in Natural Radiance. And then foundation, I mixed the Cover FX drops in G20 with the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation in 10 Light Ivory. I was being extra and I used two different concealers, NC15 Pro Longwear Concealer and Light 1 Chantilly Soft Matte Concealer. I set with Born This Way. I added some, a little bit of cream bronzing. This is the Soleil Tan de Chanel Bronze Universal. It's a cream product. And my blush, I used the Tarte Blush Bazaar palette. My highlighter, I also used the Face Engineer. But I also used the MAC Double Gleam. My bronzer, I used Refined Golden by MAC. I used the Ka-Brow in number 1 by Benefit and the Ready Set Brow. And then I just set everything with the MAC Prep and Prime. Alright, so this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoy it. I think it's perfect for Valentine's Day especially, but any sort of date night where you want to feel a bit, edgy. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment just so I know that people are actually liking this. And I will see you next time. Mwah! Bye!